It says, "Why should the name of our father be removed from among families, because he had no sons? Give us permission among our father's brothers." So Moses brought the case before the Lord, and the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "The sons of Zelophehad speak what is right. You shall surely give them a possession of inheritance among their father's brothers, and cause the inheritance of their father to pass to them. And you should speak to the children of Israel, saying, if a man dies and has no sons, then you shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughters. If he has no daughters, you shall give the inheritance to his brothers. And if no brothers, you shall give the inheritance to his father's brothers. Verse 11, and if his father has no brothers, you shall give the inheritance to relatives closest to him in his family, and they shall possess it." So this is the first time. The law's new. Moses didn't know what to do. Zelophehad died, and his daughters went to Moses and pleaded with him for his inheritance. Up to this time, an inheritance went to the sons, and if he had no sons, it skipped the daughters and went to his brothers. And so they went and petitioned, and God came back and said, "The daughters of Zelophehad speak what is right." That's God's answer. He says, "Surely you shall give them the inheritance." As we look through the Bible, there is Genesis after the fall, a difference on earth because of the man is the head of the family and his wife becomes his support, his side support. But spiritually, if you go before the fall, men and women were equal. In fact, when you look at it, God created the spirit of male and female first, and then he created Adam a body and breathed into his nostrils a breath of life. I believe that male and female were in Adam. When God put Adam to sleep, he took woman from inside of him out, along with a rib as a representative of him. So he said, bone of bone, flesh of flesh, and so the two will become one. But when you look at how Jesus treated women, when you look at how God treats women, there is no difference. They're on a parallel. Men are made to be leaders and independent, and women are made to support. Generally, not every relationship. Don't write me because you have a different relationship. But understand that if the man isn't leading, the woman will lead. And that's what we need to understand. But in this particular case, I thought it was interesting because it's the first time that God said, no, the inheritance of a father can go to the daughters, and the daughters can have their own homes and their own goods. So it's much more an inheritance. They could have their own business. They could have their own from this point forward. And so it was interesting. Anyway, I thought it would interest you. Anyway, please share, follow, like this message. Please make a comment if you have a comment. And then please pray about becoming a partner with us for $10 a month or more. Or, be one of the $425 a month or more donors that we're praying.